I have a tip for single parents, single mothers who are parents of boys, particularly, right? And this tip is in regards to if you notice in your son how a situation or circumstances can make him emotional, right? Make him, get upset or get mad, start crying. And basically, he may find himself maybe trying to have a tantrum of some sort and wanting the mother to change what is in front of him, like change that situation. Like he don't want to deal with whatever it is and he wants the mother to resolve it or change it. This is important because not every situation outside of self can be changed like that, right? So as he gets older in life, if he doesn't really learn how to adjust, how to see that situation and look at it, determine the options, make a decision, then live with those decisions, then he's going to be instinctively like one who wants to protest, right? He's going to want to protest because he's going to want someone or something outside of himself to change the situation, right? So, as I really just laid it out, the one thing you want to get him to do is to calm down in that moment. You want to make him calm down exactly in the moment that he's having this fit, right? And force him to think. If he refuses to, then there has to be a penalty or repercussion that comes with it and an explanation of why there's a repercussion, because you want him to understand that he cannot do that. He cannot go through life doing that. He has to be able to sit down and think. So you want to force him to calm down and think, And then you want to make him verbally explain the situation. What is wrong? What's going on? Bam. He explained the problem, right? And then you want to make him, after explaining the problem, look at it and tell me what choices do you have? What are your options? As a result of this issue, what decision can you make right now to resolve this matter? To make it where this matter isn't affecting you, or this matter isn't an issue for you, or this matter isn't obstructing whatever it is you're trying to do. What choices or options do you have right now? Make the child list them out, even if it's one, if it's two. It has to be at least two though, right? Because I've learned that oftentimes when a person say, there is no other choice, I don't have nothing else I could have done. In reality, what they're saying is the sacrifice that comes with this choice is too great of a sacrifice. And for me, it's not, I'm not going to make that sacrifice, so that's not even a choice for me. You feel what I'm saying? That's really what the individual is saying. Even they're saying it unconsciously though, but it's basically with every choice we're making, like there is a sacrifice that has to be made. And oftentimes when a person says there is no other choice, that's because they just don't want to make that sacrifice that comes with that choice. But anyway, that's what you want to do, right? Then the last thing, you want the child to then choose, recognize whatever out of those choices, those options that the child has, choose one. You need to choose this choice or that choice. And then when you choose that, you must accept, man, everything that comes from it. Accept it because you made a conscious decision. Not accept it as in just sit in it, but I'm saying accept it in the sense that this is a decision that you made and you probably would have made 100 different times had you had a chance to do it over. But you need to make this decision of accepting it, not saying you can't then make another look at this, whatever come out of it, let's say it creates another discomfort. And then you say, okay, well, bam, I don't want to sit in this discomfort. Okay, so what are your options again? Now you got to do it all over. As a result of what came out of your last choice, you don't want this result. So now look at it again, choose your options, make another decision. But at the end of the day, stop blaming external forces. Stop blaming others. Stop wanting others to change your reality. That's the whole point of the message. That's the whole point of the teachings, right? And again, if we start developing our young boys like this, making them face difficulty, if we show them how to face difficulty and deal with it instead of trying to circumvent it and go around it and whatnot, right? Then it'll put them in a more disciplined and a more firmer position in regards to character. It helps develop them in a more stable and firm way as a male, as a man should be developed. And this same thing can also be passed down to your daughters as well, of course. But in some situations, being that the man is her protector and provider and so forth, she doesn't really necessarily, in my view, in my understanding, in my way of understanding all that, she doesn't always have to face or deal with everything that sits in front of her. She can assist, aid, or help from her brother or from a man that has that duty of protecting and providing for her. So she doesn't always have to face it like that alone. Anyway, that's the tip I wanted to give out. So hopefully that can help somebody today. Peace and blessings.